Again, we don't have Eugene. He doesn't have coins, and he's a bit knackered. Let's just say that. He's been working very hard, painting his house, and we'll get him eventually, which will be great. But tonight, unfortunately, it's just me and the coins. So hopefully, we can get a few people on, a few people watching, and we can get cracking into it. Yes. So it looks like we've got a couple of people on, which is great. Christopher Ty, R2D2 versus C3PO. Silver Morlock, how you going? Welcome. Freddie, Rob, it's all happening. Haven't quite got all the coins in front of me yet, which is fine. No hurry. No hurry. I do have quite a lot of coins because I attempted a noodle with Triple C on the weekend, and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to, or the internet gods was not giving us the best of opportunities. But so we've got more coins to crack on with today, which is great. Hopefully we can get a mule. We've got lots of $1 coins, but there's a lot of people on, and we've got well more than 10. So that's fantastic. Hello, Euro Coin Hunt. How you going? My mod, Glenn. I think I saw Grace. Yes, hello, Grace. Everyone's in. Everyone's in the house. Great blankets on. Woodsy, Paul. So let's get cracking into the coins. Let's not muck around today. Not that we ever muck around, but let's get straight into the coins. See if we can find something very, very nice. So, yes, live stream with Triple C didn't go as planned. Maybe it was the hailstorm that was coming through his area. It's just a bit cut short. Just very similar to what happened with Eugene. Unfortunately, as I said, if you missed it, Eugene's not in today. He hasn't got coins and isn't doing. He's just too tired, unfortunately. We've still got coins that we can have a look through. Oh, there's a changeover. That's not too bad. Too bad at all. Don't find them in really good grade anymore. Got a shot at a 2010. Gary's in. Hey. No rotation on that one. There's a very clean 82. But there are lots of clean 82s around. So what are we hoping to see, guys? What are we hoping to see? Just for the wider collection. No rules tonight. Nothing's going into the book if I find it. I know I say that a lot these days, but sometimes it just has to be like that. I like to finish a couple of books on the recorded video rather than edit the live one in. Ellen's Aussie Fauna and Flora, how you going? Philip Bryden, how you going? You want to see a Rammy? I wouldn't mind seeing another Rammy. That'd be fantastic. Stuart, how you going? Welcome, everyone. Everyone for popping in. Thank you very much for joining in, supporting the channel. Let's have a look and see if this is going to be a rotation. No, unfortunately not. Any cards on this remembrance coin? No, it doesn't look like it. The language coin, you'd like to see one of those. That would be nice. One without green on it. Handy. 2014. Can we crack it for a crop circle? Silver Fox, how you going? Welcome. No, it's just standard. And we have Craig Collects. How you going? We have a lot of chatters on tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining, supporting the channel, interacting. It's lovely to see, and I really appreciate it. Hello, John. How you going? And Eddie would be great too. Yes, and Eddie would be okay as well as Charles III. Haven't heard of any errors on the Charles yet, on the Charlies. worth having a crack and a look at them all. 2014, not a crop circle. So it might be a bit quick, or it might not. Just depends on how many coins we have. I have got a few extra coins than I usually have, which is great. Bit of a hangover from Saturday night's attempt. Another Charles. We'll have a look at that one. Weary. Oh, John Hanzo is going to blow the chat out with a changeover in the $1 noodle. Oh, there we go. No worries, Alan. Hello, Jobby. How you going? Anytime you got a bit of extra spare time, you can always play it on repeat, but glad that you're here while it's live. No, there we go. Let's have a look at 2001. No, we do have an ender. I think I might get that one out next just so we can get something on the table. There's a 2014, but not the crop circle. Here we go. There's our ender. New South Wales. Not in bad nick either. So very happy to be still getting good enders every now and then. Massey, how you going, mate? Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I picked up the wrong one. I picked up the wrong end. So let's have a look. Here we go. New South Wales, not in bad condition, actually. Pretty good. It might be one for the keeping in the wider collection. So we got our first coin keeper for the night, which is always good to have something down on the table. Let's have a look and see if we've got a rotation. No, not going to happen tonight. Just yet, anyway. Let's not jinx it. Oh, there's a 1993, and that's not bad, Nick, either. Look at that. 1993. Very nice. Hey, Smart Fizzy, how you going? Welcome. Golden Age coins and collectibles. 93. It'll go down on the table. Side there, yep. Got enough room today. Another 2014. Another 2024. Keep an eye out for something, anything on the 2024. Excellent. Near the family. Check for wide date. It might be a wide date. All right. And so we continue on. I know it's been a couple of weeks now, but I finally put out my video on the Women's Weekly children's birthday cake book. Did anyone get a chance to get any of those or see any of the $2 coins in circulation just yet? I know there's been a lot of people talking about it. I think Santa Georgie also did a video on it, on the birthday cake set. Still waiting for yours to arrive. All right. Georgie had two sets, trying to get the choo-choo train, but not to be. Well, spoilers, I suppose, if you haven't watched that video. Go and have a look at Santa Georgie's video on that one as well. And I think Dan the Collecting Man also did a video on that. There'll be a few around at the moment as they come out. Rob said you got 4 in change last week. That's fantastic. Ballot winnings have left the mint, but the mint coin shop ones are still waiting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to the mint shop trying to get the box set unavailable. But I was lucky enough to get one from a News Express in the end. And so we are still cracking on with the 50s. Not too much going on here today. Christopher Ty. With the 2 coins, is it 50-50 shot if you get the train or the other? It's 1 in 10. 1 in 10 apparently to get a train. It's very similar to the coloured coins for, or the special coins for the Great Aussie Coin Hunt or the Aussie Big Things. Although I haven't actually heard of anyone getting the choo-choo train. Another shot of a rotation. Not to be. A few people out there have still ordered them and not quite got them yet, which is predictable. Oh, let's have a look. Could this one be a rotation? No, no. I'm not 100% sure what that means, Craig. Raw subject. They lost 3 2016 changeovers the following day. You mean the Australia Post? No, I'm not 100% sure. No worries, Grace. I knew you were very keen on getting that. I hope you got what you wanted. Another 2010. Let's have a look. Not today. And so we have 35 people on. It's about 10, 12 minutes in. Again, just me today. Eugene couldn't get coins and was unavailable. Oh, look at that. Another Centenary Federation, but it is in shocking condition. It's got green on it and everything. 2001, it's the Australian Capital Territory, the coat of arms of Canberra. So you won't be staying in the collection because it's got green on it, but they are still out there. They are still out there. Let's put that one way up the back. Way up the back. Get it out of, not out of frame, but out of the way. 2014, looking for the crop circle or Oz Post. Yeah, sounds about right. 2012, not a bubble. Oh, Craig, yes, the damage to the recipe box, not very nice at all. Euro coin hunt, yes, Grace has answered that. There's no seal on the tube. Although I do note that the special coin is or should be at the bottom of the roll. So I'm not sure that if you get a special coin, it'll be on the top of the roll, or they've made it so that the special coin is at the bottom. I suppose it's not going to stop unscrupulous players from going through all the rolls and trying to find those good ones, but they're not as easy to spot as just opening the roll and then closing it up again. Another 2010. What are your thoughts on that, people? The unsealed roll. Wow. Well, getting down to the last 50-cent roll. Hey, Spider Bite, how you going? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Just me tonight. Everyone who's supporting the channel and watching on. Just Phil. No Eugene. But coins all the same. There we go. Got another shot at another one. All right. Got some rammies there. Silver Morlock. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Well, first of all, we'll check this one for rotation error. No. 50 cents, that'll be a NADOC. Okay, that's not too bad. 5th anniversary of NADOC committee. Go up there with those keepers. In the last roll too, so that's probably our last roll luck. But we never know. This could be an accused millennium. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was there for a second. Did look very good. Hello, Paul. How you going? Welcome. That Perth's not too hot for you, or too rainy, or too something. You haven't seen a NADOC yet, Alan. Wow. That is unusual. They are getting about. They are getting about. All right, let's get into the ones. Let's go for a mule. Let's definitely go for a mule. Hello, Laura in the TARDIS. How you going? Welcome. Also, no $2 coin in the roll if it's from the mint. Well, they say that you could get it from the News Express, but they weren't giving them out with the roll, well, not certainly not where I was with the folder. There's an 85. Let's check for it. CUD. No. Oh, no. Put that in the wrong bag. Need to get new bags out. Separate the 50s and the ones so I don't jam up the machine. Very wet indeed, says Paul. Oh. Get some coins if you can, yes. Very nice. We might slow down a bit here looking at the ones. Here we go. 2023. What's it going to be? AFLW Premiership Season Cup 2023. Not too bad. I do have a lot of those. I'm going to put that down there, but I do have a lot of those. That will most likely go back to the bank. Oh, that's no good. Craig. 2020. What do we got? Mob of Ruse. Changeover would be nice. It would be nice. If not a mule today. Well, they can do that. I mean, all got a bag of $2 cakes. Let's hope they get out there and about. Oh, there's another NIFC. That's fantastic. Gold Coast Suns 2023. I was happy to pick up NIFC coins. Drop that down there with the other one. Yes, NIFC. And a shot at a rotation as well. Oh, is that a little bit? No, not even. Nice one, Spider Bite. Is that a 2000? No, 2006. Making a difference, Australia's Volunteers. It's not a bad nick, but I do have enough now in decent nick, even though they are hard to find in good condition. 85 doesn't have a cut on it. So we're getting there. Yeah, get there. So it looks like we might have a decent time of the hunt today. We'll see how it goes. Lowest minted of the set, says John Hanzo. Have trouble getting them back to the bank. And 2013. So we are well into it now. Another shiny one in the middle. crack on. Although I can see from the shininess that it's just a mob of ruse, but when we get there, we'll see what mob of ruse it is. There we go. King Charles 2024. 2019. Could it be a dollar discovery? No, it's going to be standard. Dancing Man. First time I think I've seen him tonight, maybe. We could get some more NIFCs. That would be handy. Heads or tails down under. G'day, how you going? Welcome. Rob, found your first rotation in the centenary last week. Well done. Six on. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh. No, not quite. For cards on this one. Any C mint marks too would be handy. Always handy to get the C mint marks. Adrian, how you going? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the support in the chat. And 85, check for the rabbit ear. No, not to be. All right. So, Laura in the TARDIS, do we have any rules if you find the Qantas? No. I don't want to end the book again on a live stream edit. I'd like to find it in the video that I'm doing. So no rules tonight. I know Mike doesn't enjoy that kind of rule. This is our first shot at a mule, I think, 2000, but it's not a mule. It's just 2000 brews. Oh, what's going on here? It's got red on it, but no rules is a rule. Yeah, it could be. That zero is just totally missing. It does look like a zero, but slightest zero. That'll be a die fill. You can see it's a 2006, but actually not much impression there at all. It's not a bad looking coin. That aside, as a die fill, yeah, you can definitely see it there. But when you look at it at some angles, there's nothing there at all. That's pretty good. Put that one to the side. Die fill, yeah. No rules means I will win today. Yes, that is true. I will win. But I don't know if it's about no rules. Another one I wouldn't mind today is a 2021 Mob of Brews. That would be handy. No worries, Alan. You have a good night or a good afternoon or a good day wherever you are. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yes, heads or tails down under coins. That's right. They did legislate that earlier in the year or late last year. I haven't seen it yet. I know I have described it, but I haven't seen it yet. It should be coming out fairly soon. It's no good asking. Oh, geez, it's no good asking the. Wow, sorry, I got distracted there. No good asking either Australia Post or Woolies or whoever because we don't know where it's coming out of yet. Look at this chogham. This chogham is spectacular. Wow. It does look circulated, but it is in fantastic condition. That's going to have to get pulled out. There's no doubt about that. It's the best chogham I've ever seen. It's fantastic. Oh, one on the floor. Don't want that to be a cement mark. Yeah, definitely a keeper of that chogham. Centenary Federation. Let's have a look. No, no. August released. Since the July release is the TSI flag. Well, I don't. The July release as the Torres Strait Islander flag is a Royal Australian Mint release, but the Wallabies coin, I don't reckon that's going to be a Royal Australian Mint release. I reckon it's going to be a corporate partner release. That's what I reckon. I don't know the answer to that, but I don't think it will be because the Wallabies tour starts. I mean, the British and Irish Lions play their first game this weekend, and by August it'll be all over. Going to make hay while the sun shines, I reckon. Silver Murloc. I think you were asking, have I ever found a rotation? Yes, I have. I have a few, at least three. One really, really good one, 180 degrees. I think a couple 90 degrees and 270 degrees. But what are your thoughts there, Craig, about the Wallabies coins and also who was it that brought it up? Heads and Tails down under. Go on, Freddie. You and the rest of us. I like to hear the speculation. How many rolls we got after this? We've still got 6 rolls after this, so 7 rolls to go, which is fantastic. Feels like I'm doing a decent size noodle. Let's have a look at this 22. No, just an over ruse. There was a time when every 22 was going to be a commemorative coin. 22s did turn out to be quite high in the ones. I've got the mint open right next to me. Let's have a look at the mint. 6 million, yeah, just over 6 million. And they turned up pretty late, I reckon. There's another Centenary Federation. No, that's not it. There's a chogham that I usually would see. That's how I usually find them. So that crispy one stands out like the proverbial. Go. All right, let's get this one out of the way because it's got a shiny one on it, although it's not going to be anything. Let's have a look. 2022. What did I say? Okay. Centenary of Federation. Who's in Perth? Paul was in Perth. There's a couple of guys, a couple of viewers who will be in Perth. Freddie, yep, there you go. Rob. It's pretty dirty. This is pretty dirty, this one, but it could be. No, not to be. Too quick for my own good. That's an 88. How are you getting coin rolls? I'm getting them from the bank. I'm in Melbourne, and so we have a number of our major banks: Westpac, National Australia Bank, not so much the Commonwealth, ANZ, have ATM machines where you can exchange cash for rolls if you have a bank account with that institution. And I go down to my local shopping centre that has a bank with an cash ATM, and I swap cash for rolls. I only get limited amounts, but I do that. I have a couple of different bank accounts that I can get them from. Oh, geez, another crispy coin. Centenary of Girl Guiding. Wow, that is fantastic. Look at that. It's going down again on the table as a keeper for the wider collection. I might flip that out of one of the books I've got. I am finding a few crispy coins. It's great. It is great. Yeah, the comments are also talking about how to get the coins. Upgrader, yes, definitely an upgrader. And so I know there is, if you've got the link for the government website, there is advice of new coins coming out. A lot from the Perth Mint, a little bit from the Royal Australian Mint. Well, I have done a video on it, but it's not coming out for a couple of weeks. We've got a 2024 coin. Or AFL Premiership season Brownlow medal, the best and fairest for the 24 season. And that's not too bad, although I think I do have enough of those as well. Certainly, that's got a chunk out of it. Certainly around the AFL 2024s. Yeah, the Girl Guide is great, Silver Fox. All right, 3 rolls left. And we have, again, more ones than 50s. But we're doing all right. Very nice. Standards. 2000. Shame they weren't mules, all right? Oh, we got another one. Another 2024 Memorial Effigy. What do we got? Another. Oh, this is the AFLW Premiership Season Best and Fairest Trophy. 2 of those now. One for each of the leagues. We're doing all right. There's an 85. Pretty good condition, but no cuds on that. I've got a roll of nearly uncirculated coins of those because I opened up this old Royal Australian Mint original roll many weeks ago now, and I have very, very spectacularly fresh, crispy 85s. Looking out for the rabbit ear cad. Oh, you found an N preview marked dinosaur. Fantastic. Haven't seen one of those. I actually haven't heard of anyone finding them in circulation. So well done, John Hazo. Nice to check out your channel if you've got it on there. Second last roll. 36 minutes in, which is about fine. Got a few crispy coins and a die fill, which is not too bad. Another shot at the 2022 Olive Ruse and another Memorial Effigy from 2023. Another AFL Premiership Season Cup. Was the other one AFLW? Oh, we've got both cups and both best and fairest. That's fantastic. That is an AFL quadrella there. 2016. Why couldn't that one be a changeover in condition like that? All right. Who's on? Sandy, how you going? Welcome. New to coin collecting? Fantastic. Have any questions? Put it in the chat. Lots of experienced noodlers in the chat, coin collectors. I'll answer if I can. Happy to help out. Welcome. But I am actually on the last roll. So hopefully we get a bit of last roll luck. 2020. 2020 Mob of Ruse. Not too bad. What have we got there? That was 12 the wrong one. 4.6 mil. Is that 2020 with the $1 denomination there on the obverse? So this should be a donation dollar. Yep, there we go. Donation dollar. Give to help others. Specifically designed to be donated if you get it in your change. So that'll pop down there so I can keep it out from all the others. John Hanzo wants a mule, as do I. Oh, well done, John. You just saw that, but it's not a mule. It is a 2,000 coin, though. You can't find a mule unless you find those 2,000 year coins. That was great prediction there. Well done. And halfway through. Australian citizenship, Sandy. Very, very, very nice. If you're a new collector and you've already found some NIFC coins, that's like getting the bug. It's like getting the bug. Let's have a look at it for a rotation. No. If you want to see what everyone's finding out there around the traps around Australia, head over to Coin Cuds Collect. Every fortnight on a Sunday, he does the Sunday session. And if you find some good stuff, you can send it over to him and he will highlight it for the whole community to have a look at. Coins Cuds Collect. Triple C, as he's known. But that's it for our noodling tonight. I have the opportunity to set up a community tab on YouTube, which I think I'm going to do this week. It's a new feature that is being trialed, and I get to have an opportunity as a YouTube partner to have a crack at that. So in that community tab, I think there's going to be the ability to talk to each other and upload video. I'm not sure about uploading videos, but uploading photos possibly. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll put that on this week, and then I'll make a post about it. So in the 50-cent hunt, we got a 1993 low minted coat of arms. So that'll go to the side, a million of those. We picked up a really crispy New South Wales Centenary of Federation from 2001. That'll go into the wider collection. Very happy about that. We picked up a NAIDOC from 2024. That will stay around. We did pick up a Centenary of Federation from Canberra, ACT, but it is junk and it will go back to the bank. It's got green on it. It's got coin cancer, so this is not going to stay around. So I'm going to put that to the side. And then in the $1 coins, we got a donation dollar, which I will go back and that'll go into the charity pot. We'll put that up the top there. But an NIFC coin, the Suns, the Gold Coast Suns from the 2023 AFL series. Very, very nice. We got all the AFL coins that came out in circulation. The best and fairest and the trophies from 2023 and 2024. We picked up a couple of really crispy standard commemoratives, the Girl Guides, very nice, and Chogham, very, very nice. And then the die fill, we got a 2006 with a die fill on the date die fill. Mob of Ruse, not in great condition, but the die fill does make it for me. But there you have it. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, sticking around, commenting, supporting the channel in general. I really, really appreciate it. Very, very much. Had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of people on, a lot of new people. Great chat. Really appreciate it. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I do really appreciate it. But as you know, I'll be back for more noodling tomorrow night. So, everyone, see you then. Bye.